I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Oversharing is ruining your life. Oversharing is ruining your life. I think the biggest compliment I always get, and people think it should be an insult, is how mysterious I am. I hear it all the time. Nika is so mysterious. You're so private. And I wasn't always like that. I became like that after hanging out, especially here in Florida. I meet a lot of like wealthy older women, and I realized like one thing they all have in common is they're very private. They're telling you so much without telling you anything. And I really enjoyed their presence. And for the last few years, I've been like that myself. I truly believe that biggest downfall of a woman, especially when you're trying to level up in life, you're trying to be a high value woman, is telling all your personal business to every riffraff and every degenerate on earth. And I'll tell you why. Hi, my name is Nike. Especially when you're trying to build wealth, I think the true power of manifestation and prayer happens in the silence of the mind. The moment that you tell everyone your business of what you're trying to accomplish, the chances of you accomplishing it become slim to none. A lot of us unalive our dreams and manifestation right at the root, not because we're not capable of accomplishing it or because we don't have God on our side. Because the moment that you tell the world what you want to accomplish, what you've done essentially is allowed your dreams to be open to everybody. Judgments, external vibration, evil eye. Evil eye is a very real thing. You've opened up that dreams to anyone to interpret as they please. This to be true, the subconscious mind responds to certainty, not exposure. So if you're certain that you can accomplish something by yourself, there's absolutely no reason for you to tell anyone else about it, because they, whatever frequency they're at, once you tell them your dreams or your aspirations, what you want to accomplish, they're going to bring you down to that frequency. I believe this strongly as well, and I'm sure you've experienced this. You want to accomplish something, you really believe you could do it, and then you tell someone, a friend, a family member, and guess what happens? It falls apart. You're dating that guy, it's going so well. You tell your best friend about it. Guess what happens? He starts acting crazy the very next day. Those are not coincidence. I see manifestation, especially in my prayers, is that when I tell people about them before they happen, I'm sending a signal to the God, to the universe, that I don't trust him to make it come true, that I don't believe in myself to make it come true, that I am seeking validation from people. Because think about it, why would you tell anyone your personal business if you're not seeking validation from them? And so, but when I keep it to myself, and I really believe it, and I pray on it, and I really just ponder on it every single day, it usually comes true because I believe it so much, and it's between me and him, and he and I only, right? I just think people who share every part of their life publicly, or to anyone who will listen, they give off this energy that they're always in doubt about themselves, that they're vulnerable all the time. Nothing wrong with vulnerability for the most part, but they just lack inner strength. And people who keep a lot to themselves, they're a little more private with their personal life, they kind of a little more guarded, a little more mysterious, they, to me, feel like they have a lot of inner strength and they have a lot of control over their lives, and I find them so much more intriguing. I do believe that all good things in life happens in silence, and people who overshare, it's like they're leaking energy everywhere they go. And for me, they're insufferable to be around. I don't want to be around someone who, if I tell you something about my life, you're going to go share with a bunch of people. I don't trust. Silence is your greatest power. Privacy is your greatest power, especially when you're trying to manifest something or you're trying to make your prayers come true. Because when you are trying to manifest something, your subconscious mind only works in certainty. If you say, I am rich, it goes, you are rich. But the moment you tell people about it, now you've activated your logical mind. You're trying to defend your dreams. You're trying to defend your goals. And they're trying to talk you out of it. Because everybody wants you to do well. They don't want you to do better than them. They're trying to talk you out of it. Like, are you sure you really want to buy that house? Are you sure you really want to go back to law school? Are you sure? Is that really a smart idea? And now you are trying to defend your dream. And your logical brain will always do everything in its power to protect you. But when it's just between you and God, it's sitting in your subconscious. And there, it is going to manifest no matter what, because it is operating in certainty. All that to say, the more silent you become, the quieter you become, the louder you can hear him, the louder you can hear yourself. You do not have to turn your pain into commodity. Not everything that you go through needs to come online or share with people. Learn to stop oversharing. It's a bad habit. I believe in you, and I pray you always believe in yourself.